Hi guys, welcome to Football Man Cox, and today we'll be doing mine and Ben's top 10 best stadiums in Europe, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, probably. I'm pretty sure all mine are in
Yeah,
Europe.
mine's
Let's
as
put it
well.
that way.
Because I don't really know that much stadiums instead of Europe, because Europe definitely is the best place for football stadiums.
Obviously, so
and
this is
football.
our top 10 best
This
stadiums.
is our top 10, so first I'll do my top 10 and then Ben will do his top 10, and yeah, let's just do this. So my number 10, so let's do this. Okay, so my number 10, obviously you just saw by the photo, the two photos just then. My number 10 is St James's Park, Newcastle. This is a nice stadium. It holds 52,000. It is a big stadium, probably the biggest in the UK actually.
Yeah,
and
it must be up there.
Yeah, it's definitely up there. But I think it's a nice stadium. Don't you agree with me?
It's not in my top 10. Let's put it that way.
No. Obviously, guys, there'll be two honourable mentions for both of us.
We both decided them.
We both decided the honourable mentions. So, Newcastle for me is number 10.
What do you like about it?
I like the massive stands.
I hate it.
You don't like it?
Disgusting.
You don't like it?
I don't like the ground, no.
You're not a fan?
No.
I like it. Anyway, people have different opinions, but I think it's a nice stadium. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And it's on the hills of Newcastle, wouldn't you say? I don't know. Yeah, it's a big stadium, and it's.
I've been a few times, and I've
never been.
I'm not the biggest fan of it. Let's put it that way.
I've never been, but I haven't been to most of these stadiums.
So,
yeah, I like the stadium and put it in 10th place. The atmosphere's all right. It's decent. And
it's good atmosphere, like
good atmosphere, and I put it in number 10.
Right.
Definitely a good.
Moving on to my number.
Definitely a good Premier League stadium right there.
Right, moving on to my top 10.
Moving on to Ben's top 10. Number 10.
Moving on to my number 10.
So moving on to Ben's number 10. So what is your number 10, Ben?
It's the San Siro, Italian stadium.
Milan.
Milan. It's actually home to two giants of the Italian game.
Two?
Yeah, AC Milan and Inter Milan share the same stadium.
Inter Milan and Milan? I didn't know that.
It holds 80,000.
Right.
It's a big stadium. It's obviously AC Milan and Inter Milan. Big derby, massive derby. Whenever them two play, it does still work like normal. So let's say Liverpool played Everton in a derby. Obviously Everton have their own stadium, Liverpool have their own stadium, but obviously Inter Milan and AC Milan have the same stadium. So obviously they face each other in the same stadium, but obviously one team's at home and one team's away.
Okay.
It's a bit weird, isn't it? You don't have to have there's two teams in the same stadium.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
So,
do you think though ever one team will change stadium?
Actually, they're on about moving stadiums. Actually, AC Milan and Inter Milan, so this stadium might not actually ever exist in the next few years. I think they're on about knocking it down.
Mm.
It's a nice stadium though. It's quite old.
But anyway, yeah,
that is my number 10.
Milan,
San Siro, 80,000. AC Milan and
Inter Milan
play there.
Moving on to my number 9. Okay, so my number 9, it's once again in the UK, and my number 9 is the Etihad, Manchester City's ground. I like this ground, and that's probably the only thing I like about Manchester City. But
in my opinion,
Ben's like,
no,
it holds.
But don't get me wrong, it's not the worst stadium. I would say it's better than Newcastle's. It is better than Newcastle's.
Yeah,
it's a nice. It's not. I'm not a fan of this ground, if I'm perfectly honest. It's just, I don't know. It's
biased.
No, it's not that. No, I don't even mind Man City.
Right, okay.
I don't mind Man City. Well, in a way, I do.
But this ground holds how many? 50.
It holds 50. It holds 55,000.
55,000. So quite a lot. Bigger than Liverpool's Anfield's actually.
Yeah, by about 1,000.
Manchester City ground. I'm a fan of the stands. The stands are blue, obviously. What?
No, yeah, okay.
and it's just this ground suits Manchester City, to be honest. So yeah, I like this ground. Manchester City, Etihad, in number 9 for me.
Moving on to my number 9.
Moving on to Ben's number 9. Okay, so Ben's number 9.
Yeah, it's another Italian stadium.
Italian stadium.
It's called the Stadio Olimpico.
Is that Roma's?
It is Roma's and also Lazio's.
Oh.
Roma.
Really?
Roma and Lazio Stadium.
The thing is, it's not a football ground though, is it not?
I'm pretty sure it is.
No, because I'm sure it has a running course around it, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's naturally a football ground.
Right, whatever. I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm a massive fan of the stadium.
I
but
actually like this stadium.
I disagree.
Obviously, it's homed from Roma and Lazio share that ground, just like AC Milan and Inter Milan. What's again quite weird. That's another 2 clubs who share grounds in Italy. Obviously,
I definitely disagree with you on that one. I'm not a fan.
It holds 72,000.
72. So
It holds,
big stadium.
It's only about 8,000 off AC Milan and Inter's. It's a nice. It's been a football stadium for a long time, years since the 19th century. It's been around a while. Obviously Roma won the big European nights. They're beating Barcelona. They're at that ground a few seasons ago. Obviously, they've had the likes of Liverpool there in semi-finals. So yeah, it's a big ground. I quite like the ground, and that's going to be my number 9 Italian. Roma and Lazio share the ground together, and it holds obviously 72,000, like I've said. So that's my number 9, and moving on to Matthew's number 8.
My number 8. So moving on.
Matthew's number 8.
Okay, so my number 8 once again in the UK. So this isn't in England. It is in Scotland. I've gone to Celtic Park. And number 8, Celtic's ground.
I'm going to be honest here. I like this ground, but sadly,
it's
not in my top 10.
Oh right. This stadium holds doesn't it hold like 50 something thousand?
It holds 60,000.
Blooming heck! I didn't know it was that big.
It's a big stadium. It's a nice stadium as well.
Yeah.
It's a nice stadium.
Yeah, it is a really nice stadium. Definitely better than Rangers Stadium,
in
my opinion, and the atmosphere.
Even though I prefer Rangers to Celtic, I prefer Celtic's ground to Rangers.
And the atmosphere as well is incredible as well.
Especially when the derby and
Rangers versus Celtic
and European nights, very good atmosphere in there. It really is. Obviously, let's say it's Celtic versus Ross County. The atmosphere would be pretty rubbish, but and the seats would be empty.
But if there's
a big match, it's got one hell of an atmosphere.
Celtic versus Rangers, Celtic versus Hearts, maybe.
I'm not sure. I don't really follow. I only watch
Celtic,
the derby.
Celtic versus Rangers.
But Rangers have a good atmosphere as well.
Yeah, definitely not as bad as Celtic.
No, probably not as good.
Celtic Park. 8th place for me. So moving on to Ben's number 8. Moving on.
My number 8
is
in the Premier League. It's
Premier League.
English, obviously. It's actually the Gunners. It's the Arsenals.
Oh, heck. All right, the Emirates.
The Emirates. It might be a weird one, this one, but I don't mind the Emirates. It's quite a nice stadium. I like it.
It's an alright stadium. The bad thing about this stadium is that the stands are far away from the pitch.
Yes. They are quite a bit away from the pitch. They're not as far as obviously West Ham's.
West Ham's, because
that is not a football stadium. It's not called a football stadium. It's called an Olympic Stadium.
The London Stadium.
The London Stadium. So, obviously, Emirates, it holds 60,000, and obviously it's actually a newer stadium.
Yeah.
It was the first 2005.
Obviously,
I think it was Highbury. It was they moved out there. It was quite a small ground. I think it held about 30 odd.
Some people prefer Highbury to.
Well, they've
Emirates.
got a better record at Highbury. They've won a Premier League title there, and they haven't won a Premier League title at the new.
I think Highbury had a better atmosphere than the Emirates. The reason why is
I think it does.
Yeah,
I think it does.
The Emirates, the stands are so far away.
Yeah.
and that's why I'm not a fan of the Emirates. Emirates is not in my
Do you know what?
top 10 list.
Similar happened to Arsenal and West Ham. West Ham had a similar ground to Highbury. It's called Upton Park, I think. They're similar grounds. They're smallish, but obviously very old. But West Ham did better in that ground. The last season they played in that ground, they finished seventh in the league.
And now they're in like the Olympic Stadium. What is not good.
And they've not finished in the top 10 once, I don't think, in that London during this period in London.
Oh, they might have. How long have they been there?
I don't since 3-4 years. 3 years.
Oh, but anyway, yeah, Ben's number 8 is the Emirates Stadium, Arsenal's stadium.
Obviously, moving on to Matthew's number 7.
So moving on to my number 7, moving on. Okay, so my number 7. This is actually the first one that's not in the UK. This is not in the UK. So my number 7, I don't know the stadium, I'm not going to pronounce it. It is Real Madrid.
The Bernabeu.
Yeah, Real Madrid's stadium. It holds...
It holds...
80,000, 80-something thousand.
Hang on, let me just find that. Hang on, it's in here somewhere. Hang on. Oh, bloody hell, I'm trying to find it. It holds 81,000.
81,000, so massive stadium.
It's a big stadium. It's got one hell of an atmosphere.
Yeah,
especially on a European night. They know how to get the job done in a big European tie, especially when they won 3 Champions League European Cups 3 years running.
And
it shows
I'm a fan of this stadium. It's alright.
It shows that Real Madrid know how to get things done in the Champions League. Like certain clubs in the Champions League know how to get the job done, like Barcelona, Real Madrid, Liverpool. Teams like that, when they're at home, they know how to get the job done usually. But obviously Real Madrid have stopped doing that recently. Because
obviously, I've never been there, and probably never will, but because I wouldn't say I'm a massive fan of football, but and yeah, it's great stadium.
I'm pretty sure this has got roof on it.
Does it?
Yeah, I might be wrong. I think it has.
Moving on. Real Madrid Stadium, it's a great stadium, massive,
it is
and
nice.
it's got a good atmosphere, and 81,000, and yeah. So moving on, that's Real Madrid Stadium for me. So moving on to Ben's number 7.
Yeah.
Okay. So
my
Ben's
number 7. It's obviously not in the UK, as you obviously know because you've seen the photos. Yeah. It is called the Allianz Arena. Bayern Munich. I actually don't. I didn't used to like this ground. I don't know why, but it's grown on me a bit. I actually quite like the ground.
I actually love the building. What the building looks like. It's great.
Yeah.
How many does it hold?
It holds. I'm not actually sure. I've just literally lost the page. Here we go.
Right. How many does it hold?
It holds 75,000.
75,000. Okay, decent.
It's a nice ground.
Yeah, really nice ground.
Outside, when you look at it, oh my god, it looks so nice. Have you seen the outside of it?
Yeah,
It's lit up in the dark, just red.
Red, yeah.
It's beautiful.
That's what Bayern.
And inside, it looks all right. It looks nice. It's a nice little ground.
Anyway,
nice little ground. It's a big ground.
It's a big ground.
I like this ground. It's probably one of the best grounds in Europe, even in the world. And you know what? I wouldn't mind visiting it one day.
But anyway,
yeah.
Moving
on. That's
on.
my number 7. Moving on to Matthew's number 6.
Okay, so my number 6. It's in Germany. It's Bayern Munich.
It's Bayern Munich.
Once again,
the Allianz Arena.
I like it. How it holds 75,000. As just heard.
No, let's talk about because it's just talked about.
Yeah. Obviously, like Ben said, I love the front. I love the outside of the stadium. It's just red. That's what Bayern Munich represent. Red. And to be honest, I think the way they did the stands are kind of cool because in one of the stands you have the Bayern Munich badge on it.
That's seats.
Oh, whatever.
Seats.
Whatever.
The colour of the seats.
But that's actually pretty decent, and it's definitely one of the best grounds in Germany. And yeah, so moving on
to
Bayern Munich,
number 6.
Nice stadium.
Yeah, number 6. Right, moving on.
Moving on.
Number 6.
So Ben's number 6. What
we
do
are
you have
back
for number
in
6?
the UK.
Oh, back in the
Back
UK.
in England.
Yeah, right. Okay. So what's
And it
number
is
6?
the biggest stadium in England. Wembley, the home of England football national.
Wembley Stadium.
Wembley Stadium
Located in
holds
London.
90,000.
90,000.
It's a big
Yeah.
stadium.
Massive.
I've been here before.
I have.
No, you
I have
haven't.
been outside. but-
You've been outside, so have I. I've been outside a few times.
Oh, it's just so. It's
Been
an
inside.
iconic bit like stadium. The arch.
Yeah, the arch is brilliant. Yeah, it's good. Like, yeah.
That's just so.
But really,
iconic.
inside, it's not the most beautifulest ground.
No, the
It's
stands
just-
are
it's
red.
just-
The seats are red.
It's just, I don't know if it's a bit of biasing, really, but you've got to put England, you've got to put Wembley in the top 10, haven't you?
Yeah, you do.
You've got to. Like, how big it is, it holds finals, it's held a Champions League final once maybe.
Have you only been there once?
I've been once or twice.
You went to watch Darlington versus.
Mansfield.
Yeah.
The FA Trophy. It was actually quite decent, and I've been to another game. I don't know. I can't remember.
I've never been there.
So yeah,
But yeah.
it's not the nicest stadium ever, but it's all right. And 90,000 stadium, it's quite a lot. And anyway,
But anyway, moving on.
to Matthew's number 5.
Number 5. Moving on.
Moving on.
Okay, so my number 5, we made it to our top 5s. So my number 5 is located in the UK Premier League team. It is Liverpool Anfield.
What?
Number 5.
This is very high. Like,
What do you want about?
well, all right, okay.
Obviously, great stadium, holds
4,000.
4,000, so big stadium.
Yeah. Right, it's decent.
The atmosphere is absolutely incredible.
Especially in Champions League nights.
I have been there, and I'm a fan of the atmosphere.
I love the atmosphere, especially on the Champions League nights.
Yeah.
It is actually, it's just.
And yeah, that's
Even during Premier League games, the atmosphere.
especially the homes.
The Kop.
Yeah, the Kop, the massive
Kop.
stand. That is
Behind the
incredible.
goal, yeah.
I absolutely love that. And yeah, Liverpool. If you have to put Liverpool Anfield in number 5, top
It's got to
5.
be on your bucket list.
It has to be
go
top 5.
to watch Liverpool at Anfield. It is mint.
Yeah,
I love it. So
definitely one of the best stadiums in the UK
yeah.
by far. But anyway, moving on to Ben's number 5. So
Yeah.
moving on.
Maybe not.
So
So obviously,
Ben, what is your number 5?
As you can see with the pictures,
Yeah.
we're not going to need to talk too much about this. Matthew's already said it. It's the Bernabeu, Real Madrid Stadium, holds 81,000, obviously. It's Spanish, it's in Madrid.
Located in Spain.
Located in Spain. Not much else to say, really.
No, obviously we've already talked about this
So,
stadium.
yeah. So, obviously, Real Madrid, the
Number
Bernabeu,
5.
holds 81,000. It's in at my number 5.
Alright, so
Moving on.
Moving on.
To Matthew's number 4. We're getting into our top 4 now.
Okay,
number 4.
so my number 4, Ben has already said this one.
Oh, right, okay.
Number 4 is Wembley Stadium, England's ground, England FC.
England FC.
Yeah. England.
Oh, okay, yeah, right.
The football club.
Yeah, alright.
Obviously, love this stadium. Definitely, it's the biggest in the UK, 90,000.
The second biggest is Old Trafford. What? I have not put in my top 10.
No, me
What?
either.
Really, I feel bad because it should be in my top 10 because it is an iconic stadium. I just don't like it.
I'm not a fan of it either.
I've been there. I've been in a few times. I'm not.
I've stood near it, but
I've stood outside it. I've been inside it.
I've stood outside
It's
it.
a
but
good
not
experience.
inside.
Once you've been in it, you think.
But yeah, let's go
I've
back to
been-
Wembley. Obviously, the most iconic thing about Wembley has to be the arch at the top, doesn't it?
Yes.
Has to be. Wow, it's probably the most iconic
Thing is,
building.
whenever we go to London, I'm
Yeah.
like, if you're on the like underground going past Wembley or going to around Wembley Stadium, you're always looking out the window looking to see, right, where's the stadium then?
Where's
And
Wembley?
you're looking for the arch, like, you know what I mean?
Like
Whenever I'm in London, I like to go and stand outside Wembley.
Yeah,
it's just
obviously when we went to London 2 years ago, in
I-
2017. And we slept at a Premier Inn right next to
yeah, it was
Wembley.
actually quite good. So you woke up, you looked out the window,
You see that?
you're
Iconic.
just the massive structure of Wembley Stadium right in front of you.
Yeah, it's
Class.
just such iconic. It's
And actually,
Probably one of the most iconic
there's two
stadiums of all
games.
time.
There's 2 games there. This is when obviously Tottenham was at home to Wembley Stadium.
oh yeah, Tottenham versus Liverpool.
Liverpool got beat 4-1. We were outside the stadium when that was happening. All you could hear was Tottenham fans who were mental inside. Very annoying.
Obviously the atmosphere.
And then,
great.
there was 2 matches during when we were there. We were only there 4 nights, 5 nights,
4 nights, something like
There was
that.
a Tuesday night, I think it was the Capital One Cup. It was Tottenham versus West Ham. It finished 3-2 West Ham. Tottenham were winning 2-0, and West Ham won 3-2. And we saw I went outside out
We
the
just
hotel.
saw the Liverpool fans.
No. This was before
was it?
This was after Liverpool. This was the West Ham game. It was dark, obviously. And you always saw these Tottenham fans walking down Wembley Way, going back to the underground. Obviously, they had to stop them because obviously they can't let you have to let many people into the underground.
There's no way you could fit
No.
that so many, like nearly
even though
9,000 people.
No, it was 35,000 that night. 'Cause it
Oh, was
wasn't the
it?
biggest
Well,
match.
whatever.
So it's still a lot of people.
35,000 people on the London Underground.
And I guess a lot of them were heading for that. So yeah, they had to stop them at the time, and it was quite good actually. The experience was good. But anyway, I think we talked enough about
Anyway,
Wembley.
let's moving on to Ben's number 4. So
Yeah.
moving on.
My number 4.
So Ben's number 4. What do you have?
Obviously, as you've seen, it's Anfield. It is Liverpool,
Anfield.
home of Liverpool Stadium. Obviously, it's situated in England and
Yeah.
obviously in Liverpool. Obviously,
Right next to Goodison Park.
right next to
Everton's.
Gunners Park. What is an absolute dump. But anyway.
Yeah.
Um,
Looks like a warehouse.
So obviously Anfield holds 54,000.
Mm.
Obviously we've already talked about it really.
The outside is incredible.
Yes, it is nice. Obviously the new main stand,
The cop.
the 3-tier, the cop. It's on a European night. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Even some Premier League matches, great atmosphere. It's one of the best atmosphere, well, probably the best
Shit.
atmosphere in England. And obviously they're on about expanding the away ends. So at Liverpool Stadium in the next 2-3 years, it will be up to 60,000. So it'll be bigger than Man City's grounds. It'll be the similar size to Arsenal's. So can I just say something though? Before the main stand went in, you know, some grounds what you wouldn't think was bigger than Liverpool's. Newcastle's was bigger. Sunderland's was bigger. You know, Sunderland's holds 49,000.
Yeah, the Stadium of Light.
Yeah, it's Stadium Light. It's alright stadium.
It's not right.
Not flash.
Probably the best League One stadium.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, obviously Anfield. It's in at my number 4. It had 54,000.
How many did Liverpool have before the stands? New stands.
It was about 46,000.
That's not actually big for Liverpool, to be honest with
It
you.
might have been 40. Yeah, I can't actually. Or was it 49? I can't even remember. I actually don't remember.
But
Anyway,
moving
Liverpool number 4
on.
for me. Moving to Matthew's number 3.
Yeah, and my number 3. Moving on. Okay,
Matthew's
so
number 3.
my number 3 has to be in my top 3 best stadiums in Europe. It has to be. It's the best stadium in the UK. Tottenham Hotspur's ground, White Hart Lane, the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, whatever you want to call it. Wow,
And-
what a stadium! It definitely has to be the best UK.
You know what?
stadium.
We might as well not do number 3 for me because mine's is Tottenham as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so I might as well just.
Just let's talk about it. Obviously, it has how many? 60,000? I don't know.
I've got it down. Hang on. It holds 62,000.
62,000.
It-
Wow.
I love the stands, like the shape of them. It's like you wouldn't think it's British. You
No.
wouldn't think it's
It
English.
looks like
You wouldn't think it'd be an English stadium. It looks like American
football.
big
NFL.
stadium. Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. I think NFL has been playing there actually. There's been
Yeah, there has been an NFL game.
what makes sense because it looks like one. But it's a beautiful stadium. I think
Yeah,
I think
great.
seeing as I've added my I was gonna put some photos in. I might add them to Matthew's, the ones that I picked out.
Like, I'm
Some
glad
ones obviously knew it was.
Tottenham knocked down their old stadium.
White Hart Lane, it's a very, very old stadium.
The
It's not that bad.
original.
It's very small. I think they've moved into the stadium.
Obviously, then after when that got knocked down, they went to Wembley, and then they went into that incredible stadium, one of the best stadiums ever built. And yeah, and the outside of the stadium as well is incredible.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. Actually, I have got photo in mine thing actually, so I'll put some more in.
Yeah, all right. So yeah,
But obviously you've not seen.
So
You've already seen, so yeah.
So third for both of us.
Yeah.
So,
third for
yeah.
both.
All right, we're just gonna put fours of the outside on it.
Thing is, Thing is, now I think we know our next two is going to be the same, isn't it?
Will it? I don't know.
We'll discuss after this clip here.
We'll discuss
So anyway,
it.
thank you.
No. Right, no, not yet, Ben. Not
No,
yet. We've still
not
got
yet.
two left. Anyway, thank you guys for watching.
Okay,
Like and subscribe and bye, Pete.
Yeah, I'm
Actually,
getting ahead of
okay.
myself now.
Right, okay.
So obviously Tottenham number 3 for both. of
Yeah.
us.
So moving on
Moving
to my number 2. Okay, so my number 2, it's probably one of the biggest stadiums in the world. It is Nou Camp, home to Barcelona. Wow.
It holds
93,000?
It holds 99,000.
99, so nearly 100,000, so that is insane.
One off. Yeah, I don't know why they don't just add another 1,000. So
Let me guess, did you put them in second as well?
I did.
You did. Right, okay. So
obviously second for me, second for Matt.
wow. The atmosphere of this stadium is incredible. Nearly 100,000.
They've got such a good record at this ground.
Yeah.
Barcelona very rarely do not score at this ground.
Do they not?
Very rarely. They usually score all the time.
Right.
Usually. And you know what? Obviously it's situated in Barcelona. Obviously Spain.
And it's just an incredible, iconic and incredible stadium.
Obviously,
How long have they been there for now?
Oh,
Years.
I don't quite know.
Have they
but
expanded them recently? Nou Camp recently?
I don't think they have.
Because I thought it was Nou Camp was
not
like
recently.
I thought Nou Camp was like 93,000, but
I thought it was 90,000, 91 at first, but no, it's 99.
it's 99,000. What's absolutely insane.
Yeah,
Nearly
it's-
100. It's
it's-
one away from 100.
Can I just say something? The biggest ground in the world holds football stadium 150,000.
Who's that?
I don't know. Somewhere in like, I think it's China.
China.
I wouldn't be
right.
surprised. They've got money that flipping like that, haven't they?
Yeah.
They pay anything. So, yeah, obviously Barcelona second. Not much to talk about really. It's just a lovely city. I love the. Obviously, there's no like roof to it, is there?
Honourable.
So,
Anyway,
yeah. Anyway, we're gonna.
before we get to our number 1, we're going to do our honourable mentions. So, but these are both of our.
both ours. We chose both. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So, honourable mentions.
The 2 foot.
Both ours.
So one's French and one's Spanish. So let's start with the
French one.
the Stade de France. It obviously no one actually the France
plays
national
there.
team plays there, and it also held the Euros in 2016. Obviously, it held the final. It held the opening game.
How many fans does it have?
It has a lot. It has 81,000.
81,000, so
That's a lot.
big stadium.
Yes.
And yeah, that's pretty much to talk about. So let's go to the Spanish one. It is Atletico Madrid Stadium.
So this
Atletico
is a
Madrid.
hard one to pronounce. So the Metropolitano Stadium.
The Metropolitano.
That obviously held the Champions League final last year between Liverpool and Tottenham. So
It's
obviously,
a great stadium. How many?
I'm a bit stuck by this. I don't know how many holds. It says on the internet it's 68,000.
68.
But I don't think it is. I think it holds about 80,000. I might be wrong. Because it held the Champions League final, and I'm pretty sure it was 80,000. I might be wrong, but
But yeah, anyway, it's good atmosphere, and
oh, yeah.
that's
I would love to go to a Atletico Madrid match.
Really?
Obviously, yeah, because especially European night. Like I watched the Atletico Madrid Liverpool match in the round of 16 Champions League, and literally their manager is he's an absolute. We spoke about him the other day. He's mental.
Yeah.
He's absolutely.
Oh yeah, the manager of Atletico Madrid. He is mental.
He's like literally jumping up and down,
He did-
waving his arms about.
He did
Getting
this
the
one.
crowd.
He did this one where he blooming put his hands.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
it.
We don't really want to.
And then Ronaldo blooming copied him.
Yeah,
Didn't he, a few. Yeah.
I like what you call. I've forgotten his name now. He's what you call it. He's a mint manager though. He's Argentinian, I think, and he's one of the best managers in the world. And he obviously he makes that atmosphere. He's made that atmosphere unbelievable.
But anyway, those are our two honourable mentions.
So let's go to our number one.
So my number one. My number one.
Yeah. All right, yeah, number one.
So moving on.
Number
so
one.
my number one, it's obvious. I think it'll be your number one as well. It's Signal de what I can't
It
say.
is called. It's hard. It's Signal Iduna Park. It's,
Borussia Dortmund.
this is on my bucket list to go to.
I want to go. I'm
I
not
wanna
even
go.
a massive fan of football, but I want to go to
the
this
atmosphere.
stadium.
I want to sit in the wall. Oh my
The
God.
yellow wall.
The yellow wall. What that is the most.
Where they're just jumping around and all that, and it. Oh my god.
I would like. I'd do anything.
If you went to that stadium, what match would you watch? Borussia Dortmund versus Bayern.
I would watch any game. I would love to go to obviously the derby, Dortmund versus Munich. Yeah, of course. But I would go to go to Dortmund Stadium.
Liverpool. If Liverpool played there,
Yeah, well,
yeah, they can.
I would actually love to go. I don't care what game who Dortmund played. I would love to just go for the atmosphere, the experience. It's on my bucket list, that, you know.
Yeah, Borussia Dortmund.
I'd love to go.
How many does it hold?
It holds 81,000.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
The yellow
wall,
wall, absolute use.
And have you seen the tunnel as well? Not the tunnel.
No.
The where they come out. Oh,
No.
it's beautiful. They go down steps and everything. It's flipping sick.
Obviously, before the match starts, the sing you never walk alone like Liverpool and.
Obviously, it's not quite as good as Liverpool, but it is an unbelievable stadium.
Nah.
That's debatable. Obviously, Celtic sing it, Dortmund sing it, Liverpool sing it. There's a few clubs who sing it, and you know what? Who's the best at it?
Borussia Dortmund.
Liverpool.
No.
Nah, Celtic. Let's just settle with Celtic at that best.
But oh wow,
Take
Borussia
me.
Dortmund, great stadium.
It's on my bucket list, like I said again. It's obviously in
I wanna
Dortmund,
go.
Germany.
Germany, yeah. Great
Yeah.
stadium. I just kind of do want to go there.
I've not even been to Germany, so that doesn't help.
Obviously,
It doesn't make it
yeah.
very very positive, does it? I've not even been to Germany before. Never mind the bloody stadium.
It's absolutely incredible, and I'd love to go there. I think every football fan would love to go there, and yeah.
You know what? There's a lot of things I want to go. I want to go to obviously Bayern
Nou
Munich.
Camp.
I want to go to the new camp. I want to go to maybe some Dutch teams because I tell you what, they've got some good atmospheres there.
Ajax,
Ajax.
Amsterdam Stadium.
Yeah, it's the Cruyff Stadium. It's some stadiums are beautiful. You want to go to. So yeah. But anyway,
guys, those are our top 10 best
stadiums.
stadiums.
You just say in the world. I think you would have to say in the world, but even though it wasn't. Everything was in
the
Europe.
world. It was everything in Europe. So we're gonna call this our top 10 best stadiums in Europe. So
Yeah, right.
wow, great stadiums in our list. Old Borussia Dortmund have scored 2-0 against Wolfsburg.
So yeah.
But anyway, guys,
Yeah,
thank you
for
for watching.
watching.
Like and subscribe. And
By the way, goalkeepers coming on tomorrow.
yeah, goalkeepers.
So
So
top 10 in the Premier League. They're Premier League goalkeepers, by the way. So thank you for watching. Like, subscribe,
And bye.
peace.